Now, I usually do not come on twice a day. This is the evening, okay? But I just couldn't help it. I had to come on today because the idea of giving the illegal immigrants the right to bear arms, that has just fucked me up in the head. I am just screwed up in the head behind that one. I just can't wrap my head around that these illegal immigrants are beginning to able to get the right to bear arms in America when they're illegal to begin with. Who does that? Only the Biden administration. That's who does it. And as I told you guys before, this is not a good look for African Americans in this country. Because what happens is Biden is putting most of these illegal immigrants in the black communities. And it's really even worse for black females. Black females should be really upset at this because the black females, we don't have protection anymore in the black community because the emasculation of the black man and how all these rappers and stuff are promoting the gay lifestyle. So we don't have black men that are standing up for black families. So when I say we don't have black men, yeah, there's some here, few and there, but I'm talking about what's being pushed and what the agenda is pushing and putting in the forefront. Okay? How is Lou Raw gonna protect some damn body? Okay? All these what's his name? the black gay guy, Lil Nas. How in the fuck he gonna help protect the black community, the black women? This is a situation that's very critical now. It is critical in the black community. So if you think that black women were angry black women before, you ain't seen shit. Black women are going to be really angry. But my thought process is black women is think about why you're being angry and who is responsible in pushing this agenda, making it difficult for you. So a lot of people say, black women and they don't want to, let the man be in control. They don't want to do this and they don't want to do that. That's because many black women have been forced to put the pants on and wear the pants. When you got de-emasculation of men, what women gonna do? They got to step up to the game. They got to become a leader. They got to do what they got to do to take care of their family and to take care of themselves. So now they find themselves in a very peculiar situation, very angry at the society. The problem is that your anger is not directed at the right thing because you continue to keep following this liberal ideology. You keep promoting transgenders in women's sports. Who does that? Why would you go against your own? Because someone said the word racist. So now you have thrown completely off of track. When you really think about, the Bible doesn't talk about racism. There's nothing in the Bible that says, and I ain't no religious person, okay? But nothing in the Bible, if you pull up, what does the Bible say about racism? Racism is something that was derived from man. Man made that word up as a way to divide and conquer. And we know as African Americans or black people or Negro or whatever hell they decide they want to call us, trying to confuse us from being who we really are, which are Negroes who come from a place called Negro land, just in case y'all didn't know, that they no longer put even that information in the school system. It's never been in the school system. But if you go back to the maps in the 1500s, yep, you got to go way back to the old maps, where a place called Negro land on the west coast of Africa was actually a place where Negroes, black Negroes, actually lived right next to New Guinea. So there is a place at one time called Negro land, and a lot of slaves were taken from that land and brought to America. And since we've been in America, our names have flipped all kind of ways, this and that. We're the only nationality of people that they have flipped their names to mean so many different things. When the Jews came and moved over here, they don't call them anything but Jews, Jewish people. When Irish people came and moved over here, they still Irish. When Germans moved and came over here, they're still Irish. When the Spanish moved and came over here, they're still Spanish. But when Negroes moved and came over here, they call us colored, watering us down, African Americans, blacks, people of color, all kind of shit. At the end of the day, but please understand, we're at a pivotal point in life. And sometimes when I say you got to take one for the team, this is really serious. Now, you can, like I said, you can say what you want to say about Donald J. Trump. But when I say Trump is over, what I'm saying is Trump is over all of this bullshit now. He's over it. And what happens when somebody continues to attack you and continue to attack you? What do? You rise up. There is a song called Rise Up, okay? That's what happens. That's the motto of the Falcons, rise up. And that's what Trump is getting ready to do. So y'all ain't seen Trump fight yet. He got his attorneys doing this and that, blah, 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 moving forward, all these different cases here, there, whatever, and as I told you before, as long between now and then, they're going to continue to throw stuff at him. That's why black people support him so much. And they're going to continue to even support him more because they look at him now as being a victim of how they do black people or how they done black people in this country. And so now they can equate to what he's going through to what black people been through. And it's not the same, okay? I get that. But they understand now that, look how they doing him. So we're going to stand and side behind him. And you're going to find more black men now are going to stand behind Donald J. Trump. And they're not embarrassed by it at all. And they're going to start talking about these other black men who decide that black people are no longer important, that Haitians are more important, that Hispanics, illegal immigrants are more important than American citizens. Now, y'all heard about the story in New York just recently. A black woman was walking down the street and this illegal immigrant, Spanish illegal immigrant, tried to grab her damn purse on a scooter. And yes, we pay for them damn scooters. All them damn scooters that you see in New York, they got them lined up for blocks. We, the American people, we're the one paid for them damn scooters. As well as, of course, paying for them hotel fees. And they ain't talking about that shit no more. But look how long they've been in them hotels. 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel. They've been in there for months now. And they still getting more and more money. More money. Bringing them more in. But they're finding themselves in a situation now where, wait a minute, we can't keep this up. So instead of trying to us give them this free money, we're going to take the jobs away from American people and we're going to give it to these illegals. So what happens to the American people when they leave? What? So they get on, what you call it? What is it? 26 weeks of unemployment and shit. Y'all know what happened at Tyson Foods up in Iowa when they fired 1,200 Americans. So now they getting on, now they got to get unemployment benefits until that shit evaporates. And then what happens when that evaporates? They got to try to get out and get something. But yet you're saying that they're not going to work these menial jobs. So what they're going to do? They got to feed their family too. So what happens now? Now they become a little violent because they're angry. The fact that, hey, I had a job, but you gave it to illegal. And now I'm on unemployment and I'm still looking around and I can't find a job because half of these jobs are being closed down. Y'all heard about them. Y'all seen on the news that where they closing down the Macy's and the Walmarts and the Family Dollars and shit. But one thing I did find out about that, yeah, they're closing them down in specific areas. See, this is what I found out. They're closing them down in specific areas. And the areas that they closing them down is what? The poor areas, the black community areas. That's where they're closing this shit down at. And they're moving and making new ones, the areas where they're going to have what? These illegal immigrants. Watch and see in Iowa when they hire all these illegal immigrants that they pop up a new damn Walmart. Because these people got to eat somewhere too. Where they going to go? So yeah, they're going to move them out the black community and then move them what? Into those other communities so they can still make a profit and still make money. But like I said, all you Caucasians in Iowa and shit that lost your jobs, see, this is the result of that shit. This is the result of Biden. And eventually 26 week is going to be up in a minute. By the end of the summer, by election time, your unemployment is going to be exhausted. So what you going to do? What are you going to do? How you going to feed your family? Now you up shit creek. You walking around here homeless. And the illegals walking around, riding around in F-150s and shit. They got their trucks and shit with their gun on the truck because they can have guns now. But let me get back to this black female. So the black female walking down the street in New York and an illegal comes in the school to try to grab her purse and shit. That bitch grabbed that motherfucker, grabbed his ass, tackled his ass, brushed his ass up against the wall, brushed his ass up against the car, stomped on his ass. Okay? But it would have been completely different if he had a weapon, because he would have shot her ass. If he had a weapon, he would have shot her ass. That's what would happen for real. So now what? You got to get a weapon from somewhere. You got to get a weapon to protect yourself, because if the illegal immigrants are coming, a lot of them, are, as I said before, are do-dirties. Not all, but a lot of them are do-dirties. They emptied out all the jails. When Donald Trump was saying that, people got so offended. They're not sending their best, and people want to call him, he's hating on immigrants and this. No, they're illegal. They're illegal aliens. That's what they are. Everybody talking, he just hating. No, he ain't hating. Every time he says something, they take snippets of a conversation. They won't play the whole thing, like he's talking about the Jewish people that vote Democrat. He trying, they're trying to make it look like he hates Jews. He don't hate no damn Jews. He's just letting them know, hey, you voting for Democrat, you voting against your own interests. Because Biden is the one who decided to go over there. He's the one that want the prime minister over there to negotiate with Palestine. But but the leader over there saying hell to the no. We're not getting along with them. It's in our history. We never had peace, and they're never gonna have peace. Please understand that. That's why they try to get a separate state. But the problem of getting a separate state is the Palestinians believe that that's their state. So they don't want a separate state. They want that state. And that's going to always be something going on between Palestine and Israel. It's just how it is. So when Donald Trump says, hey, you Democrats, you Jewish, y'all voting for Biden, you voting against your best interest. But what they blow it up, the CNN, all these, they blow shit up. You know how they blow it up. He hates Jews and this. He ain't said nothing like that. But that's how they'll portray it, because they got to portray him as the boogeyman. See, they can't portray him now as the racist because it's too many black people supporting him. So they got to think of something else. We can't play that because black people begin to wake up. A lot of them supporting him now. They got places in Chicago. They got places in Atlanta. They got places everywhere that is supporting Donald J. Trump. Black people supporting him. Because we got a heart for him because we see how they're treating him. They treating him like a nigga. My nigga. I shouldn't be saying that word. I know some of y'all gonna get mad, But that's how they treating him. They might try to tar and feather his ass. Ooh, That wasn't funny. But I'm just saying, you see what I'm saying for real, okay? They hate him. But he's not gonna get up. See, this is what I'm saying. When the tough gets going, that's when you really gonna see Donald J. Trump come out swinging. He gonna be coming out swinging, and he ain't gonna be biting nobody's ears off. He gonna be punching them left and right, because that's what real leaders do. See, real leaders don't fold and touch shit tough. They stand up more. Like if you fuck with me and shit, oh, I'm coming after you. Might think that you getting away with some shit because you don't see me really doing too much. No, the plan is in the making, baby. You coming after me, the plan is in the making. I guarantee you, okay, you will not be victorious at the end of the day. Because a person that sits and plan and can wait and have what we call patience, those are the ones you better be quiet. Those are the ones you better not fuck with. It's the quiet ones that will fuck you up. Let me get out of here. Out of the car. As I told you guys before, I was walking and I stepped up my game this week. So I walk in the morning and now I am also beginning to walk in the evening. I see two geese and shit out here. I have to really pray for these geese because there's a huge alligator that's out here. I think it's like a 9 footer. I think it's like 9 foot alligator. I told my neighbors about him. Was sitting out there and see out there where you see the geese at right there. They don't bother nobody, but there's a big ass alligator out there. And the alligators is really interesting because um, the alligators come like during this time of evening and they come early in the morning. So you have to kind of really just watch them, what's really going on. So for me, I got, you see the lake back there. I got a lake back there, which is beautiful. And I got something really special in the front. In the front of the house, I got another lake. Okay. And if you look up in the sky, this is something that's really beautiful. Let me show y'all. And I can't wait until, let me see if we can see it. You see the moon right there? I don't know if y'all can see it right there, that little dot. The moon is sitting right there. Well, there's going to be a eclipse coming up pretty soon. I think it's April the 9th. And I'm going to be, can't wait to see that. I did see one eclipse when I was in years ago. It was beautiful to see how the moon covered the sun. I never knew how powerful the moon actually was. But think about it. As hot as the sun is, and the moon can go past it and cover it and not get burned up. That lets you know that the moon is really powerful too. So I'm out here on the porch now, a puff and pass. It'd be a nice time to do that, right? But anyway, let me just get back. So Donald Trump, you're going to begin to see some real things happening with him because there's some stuff that's going on undercover that you guys really don't know about. And we're not going to, I don't even want to reveal what I'm thinking that's going to happen because a lot of times you can't tell your enemy everything. There's so much that you can tell that you put out there, but there's certain things you don't want your enemy to know. Never tell your enemy everything. Just give them a little bit to keep them home, keep them hanging, like a little piece of cheese, like a mice. But don't tell them the real plan. He think you over here doing some shit, but you way on the other side doing some shit, putting this shit together. So Donald Trump is getting ready to manhandle these MF. They think they got them. So that's what happens is when you think you really got somebody. Did y'all ever see that movie Jennifer Lopez called Enough? When she was dealing with that guy and stuff like that, and he was a big bully, and she broke into his house, and she was gonna get back at him because he was harassing her, and she was laying on the ground. He had beat the shit out of her. And he thought that he had her down. That's why they got Donald Trump. Jennifer Lopez thought they had her down. And the guy came up over and got ready to kick her. She kicked his ass in the nuts and shit, fucked his ass up. Okay? Oh, I got to go back to this video and restrict it now because I've been cussing too much. Okay? But anyway, and that's what Donald Trump is. Donald Trump is getting ready to kick these liberals in the nuts. Them nuts. These nuts. Ooh, I know some guy right now is grabbing himself and please don't say that. Please don't say that. Okay, I apologize. We want to protect the nuts at all costs. Okay. What little nuts we got left, because they done emasculated all these doggone men out here. It's just a shame the way that these guys have, you know, searching out to try to get paid and playing the gay role. Because a lot of them are not gay. Look, gay. They just want that money. And they know in order for them to get that money, they got to play that role of gay. I just seen a picture of Pharrell. He was at some fashion week somewhere. And he just looked so gay. I just, Lord have mercy. But anyway, I'm getting ready to get into the house. I have ran enough today. And a lot of times when I get a little frustrated with the system, because that's what it is a system. And you cannot allow the system to get you to a point where you are, excuse me, get you to a point where it gets you upset at stuff on a day-to-day basis. Where you're focused so much on what's happening on a day-to-day basis in the news that sometimes you can't function as a person because you're just unhappy with everything that you see that's going on. But just know that it ain't over. It's just getting started. It's just getting started. So with that said, I'm getting ready to get out of here. But at the end of the day, black women, now you think that we've been aggressive at this point? We're getting ready. It's going to be like to the seventh power. To the seventh power. And y'all watch AB on YouTube to the seventh power. She's really good too. She talks a lot of, she's an attorney, African American attorney, female. And she's following the Trump case and all this legal stuff. So she's good to watch on YouTube as well as the lead attorney. Anyway, check out Kelly Ray YouTube and Maurice Delk YouTube. Love you guys. Y'all take care. And we'll talk tomorrow. But like I said, illegal immigrants with guns, it is not a good thing, black people. And the thing about it too is this, even when Caucasians, because now you got these white Hispanics, white Mexicans. So they're trying to slide into the white neighborhood. So they call themselves white Hispanics. Okay. Because they can filter in the white neighborhood and the white people won't know the difference because they look white. But when the Haitians do it, that's why I tell you about how racism is set up. Both of these people are illegal. White Hispanics that come in, they're illegal, and the Haitians are illegal. But the white Hispanics will get everything because they look white and they can be accepted. But the Haitians, they're going to turn their ass around in a minute because they can identify them because they're black. And that's just the way it is. Color is how it is. But at the end of the day, there is a God. And we're going to see how he's going to show out with all of this stuff going on. Okay? But anyway, y'all take care. One love.